Welcome to my road trip to Italy, guys. I did this trip in June with a friend of mine, and I like to take you with me on this lovely journey. Our first stop was Saarbrücken in Germany. We stayed at the Premier Inn Hotel. Here I show you my room. It was a pretty room, not too big, not too small, but it was just for one night, so good enough for me. In the morning, we had a lovely breakfast before we hit the road again. So, yeah, because we had a long drive, so we choose to take breakfast first. On the road again, guys. Italy, here we come. It was lovely on the road, by the way. A lot of lovely places we crossed. Here we enter the Gotthard Tunnel. This tunnel connects the north and the south of Switzerland. This is 17 kilometers long tunnel. So we got out of the Gotthard Tunnel and we took a break now to get lunch. We had a long drive before us, so yeah, we got very hungry by this time. And of course, we're in Switzerland, so every gas station sells Swiss knives. We now arrived at the Moon Palace Hotel. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, if I saw this hotel on the outside, I was like, ooh, this is gonna be cringe. But once inside, the room was okay. It was a good room. It was big enough for two people. The bathroom was clean, so yeah. Because the day was still young, we decided to go to Milan with the subway. We asked a stranger to help us out because we couldn't figure out the ticket system. That was kind of funny, but well, we got there. We got off at the Duomo. So here we are at Duomo in Milan, guys. This is one of the most known places in Milan, I guess. Lots of people, lots of pigeons, and I'm scared of pigeons, so I didn't like that. But besides that, it was a lovely place. Right here we entered the big gallery of Milan. This was a very lovely place to hang around, but well, none of the stores inside here were well, made for me, I guess. Hello guys, our second day in Milan we went to the Museum Leonardo da Vinci for Science and Technology. So according to TripAdvisor this was a 1 or 2 hour visit, but I have to tell you that um, we spent like maybe 3 hours there and we haven't seen it all. We had to rush to get it done. So yeah, I think if you really want to see this museum taking your time, you could at least spend 4 to 5 hours in here. So, and it's not really expensive or something, so it's well spent money if you ask me. I want to apologize for not having any video or photos from this in this video, but I was not allowed to use the video online that I made. So yeah, I got the footage but I couldn't use them. So if you want to see what's in there, just Google or visit it. It's well worth the money. Here we arrived at Bergamo, the old city. We drove by car as high as we could to see the view that you can see on the top left corner. So that was an amazing view already, but after that we took an elevator to the highest point where we arrived at the tunnels, that tunnel that brought us to the old city. We then wandered around a little bit and then we climbed a tower to see the view from up there. That was awesome, but Really? There were some bells up there that scared the crap out of me. They suddenly started to ring out of nowhere. I totally didn't see that coming. So yeah, almost gave me a heart attack. But well, I survived. We went back down to grab some lunch or dinner. Dinner, yeah. Right, then we arrived at our hotel and bed and breakfast in Sirmione, Il Mosaico. This was a lovely hotel. I promise you guys, this hotel was very new, very clean, very modern. It had everything you could wish for. If I see on booking.com, this is only a 3-star hotel, bed and breakfast, but in my opinion, it should be at least 4 stars. There was also a very nice bathroom with a big walk-in shower. This was a lovely change because most of the showers in the previous hotels were very small, so this was really awesome to get in here. I can only advise you guys to go to this hotel if you ever visit Sirmione. I'll share the link in the description of this video. After we checked in at our hotel, we went for an evening walk in Sirmione. We started at the lake for the view. This is a peaceful view. I cannot describe how beautiful this is. So we walked across the harbor, small harbor of course, all the way to the city village. How you have to call this actually. And then of course guys, the one thing we didn't do yet, having an ice cream. One gelato. How can we not have gelato when we are in Italy, guys? Come on. So we had to try this. I asked this woman politely if I could film, and she was so enthusiastic about it. So she even well, did a little post for the video. Very friendly people. Okay guys, we are now in Riva del Garde. We drove an hour to this place because basically we went from the south of the lake to the north of the lake. Actually this was not planned to do. We planned to go to visit like a mountain, but by the time we arrived there the queue was so long that we decided to skip it and just continue driving up to the north to Riva del Garde. But I have to admit it was worth going there because it was a lovely place. We stayed there for lunch, and then after lunch we had a good walk around over there, and it was lovely to see. So enjoy the view, guys. Okay, we now arrived at our hotel just outside of Venice. Um, this was not a real eye catcher, but well, it was okay to spend the night, so yeah, well, I have not much more to say about this hotel. It was just okay. Okay, so now this is our first evening in Venice. I have to say, guys, I'm very impressed about seeing this view. Um, well, this was just the entry of the city, and I'm already impressed about what I saw. So, yeah, from this point on, it only got better, in my opinion. So, enjoy the view and enjoy the sights you see. Here's the garbage boat. This is how they collect the garbage in Venice. I thought this was very cool, so I had to film this to show you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another tourist kindly waving at me. This was cute. By the way, guys, look at this waiting queue to get into this building. That church, I believe it was. That's kinda insane. I respect people who have the patience to wait in that queue, but it's not for me. I don't have the patience to wait for that. So yeah, if you want to get in there and not having this tremendous queue, then I advise you to go very, very, very early. So we are getting close to the end of my video from Venice. I really have to say, guys, I was impressed by Venice. It's a mix from narrow streets to big, bigger streets with wide open seas or lakes. I don't know how to call it, but well, I was impressed by this, and I definitely want to go there once again someday. So I hope you enjoyed this too. So I told you before, Venice was our last stop, so we're back in the car. We took a little break here to enjoy the view, but we are driving to Trente, our last stop before going back to Belgium. So in Trente we stayed one more night and then all the way back to Belgium. We now arrive in our hotel in Trente. This was like more like a cottage or something, but it was just one room. But the room was very pretty, but most of all I enjoyed the view around the area there. It was very lovely. I really need to go there once again with my family one place to stay. On our way home we had one last stop. That was the Wolf's Dinner, an American diner in Düren, Germany. It's like an American diner, 50s, 60s styles. Look at this restaurant, guys. We had to stop there. It was a cool place. You have to see, taste the burgers over there. Really, it's worth going. Again, advise you guys. Thank you guys for watching my first travel vlog. I can't wait to hear your opinions about it, so leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to improve my next travel vlog or video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.